Hello everybody, welcome back for more Let's Play Octopath Traveler 2. Joining me is StarPrincessHLC.
One day, little Billy went on the playground and heard a phrase he'd never heard before.
And JKLantern.
One day, little Billy was a moth, and he was lost in the desert. And he heard about this exhibit at the zoo with the purple Pandango gorilla.
I still think it's better than the joke the guy mashed together.
Yeah.
So, who's this guy?
He is Dapper Man.
That sounds
howdy there,
like
friend.
a
What can I help you
superhero.
with?
Hello, brother, where art thou? Just popped into my head.
Well now, you got a special look about you.
What, Fop? I'm a
There's
tough,
fire
dapper
burning
Dan
in
man.
Those bright eyes of yours. Ambition and conviction in equal measure.
He has a different thing here, depending on who you have.
Lady Luck must be shining down on me, because it ain't every day you meet someone like you.
Are you hitting on me?
The folks around these parts call me Partitio. I'm a merchant, and I'm getting ready to hit that dusty trail.
So meet
See, I've got
Partitio.
big plans and big ideas. Too big to handle alone.
He's my favorite.
I was hoping I'd find a dependable sort like you to accompany me on my travels.
So you were just standing here looking over the cliff and waiting?
Maybe he was thinking.
I didn't see smoke.
You really mean it? Thanks, partner. Partitio at your service. I'm the man who's gonna save the world from the devil they call poverty.
You can't see the
Back
big
in
smile
the
on
past.
Lantern's face right now.
Back in the past.
Samurai Jack?
What do you think, Partitio? What do we do with this land?
What do you mean, what? There ain't scratch here.
That's exactly why I'm asking, little chickadee. It's a blank slate. It can be whatever we make of it. Long as we got the skill and gumption anyhow.
Wow, Pops. You sure got away with words.
I know, son. Swipe that line if you want.
Nah, I wouldn't do that. Thieving ain't right.
It's funny because we had him as thief for the longest time.
Yeah.
See, that's different. That's part of the guild-sanctioned thieving. And it's carefully weighed out by the patrician.
Crime, it's gonna be organized crime.
And they buy it.
You say that, but we have two party members who say otherwise.
Yeah.
That's my boy. Fine words. You do me proud.
So I'm
Ooh, I had an idea. If it was up to me,
I can already see people in the audience going, wait, this already feels like Tressa. Wasn't Tressa your least favorite last game, Lantern? Partitio's a little bit Tressa, a little bit Alphen, and I'd argue does both a little better. Granted, there's a character in this game who I feel like is even more Tressa than Partitio is, but we haven't gotten there yet.
that way, we could all settle it together.
One of the things I will say about Partitio,
I like how you think,
and
chickadee.
this will come up more strongly as we go on, it consistently feels like, holy shit, we wound up in some other game! I don't know what game we're playing anymore. It's not Octopath 2, but I like it.
When did we get into Wild Arms?
Pretty much.
Yeah, smart, huh?
You're gonna get Tornico Talon vibes from his chapters in some ways.
A fine idea, but we can't.
Who the
forget
hell's
our
Tornico
business
Talon?
interests here.
You know what? Shut up.
This land is an asset. We bought the deed to it fair and square from its former owner. If we want to divvy it up, Partitio, we can't just give it away for free.
Aw, come on now, Mr. Rock. No need to be stingy.
No matter how many times I see that, I still want to call him Roke.
Same. It looks like it should be like a French name. But yeah, as you can see, even though he's a merchant, Partitio has a generous heart.
And to be fair, he's a little kid here, so.
Rock and I pooled our money and bought the rights to these lands.
That we did.
Rumor was you couldn't take a step without tripping over silver ore. This is no time to be oohing and ahhing, chickadee. You want to be a merchant too, right? And take these leaves and go buy us some silver.
Gosh, I don't know if I'm ready for that.
A merchant cultivates a discerning eye through knowledge and experience. That means hands-on training is more precious than gold.
Yes, sir, Mr. Rock. I'll go buy some silver then. Lickety split.
Good boy. Negotiate a good price and show us your business acumen.
I was actually so. At this point, Partitio is 8. When we recruit him, he is 24. I was surprised at how young he was. I would have thought him to be the guy who is 30 as opposed to Temenos, but
And just much like Tressa, he can purchase things from people.
I very rarely use this ability because we started with Throne.
Yeah. You don't have any ore. You don't have any ore either.
He's got a lot of rocks.
He's got rocks.
He's got a pair of stones.
So he's good at cooking.
You had to see that coming. Brat?
How dare?
I'm an up-and-coming businessman, sir.
I'm watching them tumbleweeds in the background.
And if you look, the place where we're standing is where the house is.
Managed to buy any
Yep.
silver?
You
Sure
betcha.
did. Here, this is it, right?
Give it here. Whoa, now. This is some fine quality ore.
Even though it's called dubious.
You didn't even use all the leaves I gave you, neither.
Your boy has a fine eye, Pap. He must have inherited his business acumen from you.
Thanks.
I bet we can earn a bundle off this. Good work, son.
Bundle of what? Yeah!
We sold off all but a roof over our head to start this business. It's a gamble, that's for sure.
But one well worth it, Pap. The global economy is beginning to adopt a standardized silver leaf to serve as the basis for commerce.
And there's a point in the
We're
game that
entering
talks
the
about
age of
that a little
silver.
more.
Mark my words.
We're well
So
positioned.
you're saying
to earn
we're
a
in the
fortune.
Silver Age?
Time for Superman to be able to juggle planets and have super ventriloquism. And I think ice cream vision and super hypnosis.
Right. We rise and shine early tomorrow to get digging for silver.
Woo-hoo! I can't wait to get started, pups!
Kids working the mines.
We're gonna strike it rich, chickadee.
That's a mighty fine looking house.
Yep. 8 years later. So at this point, we are now 16.
Yep.
Going on 17.
Man, the town's looking nice.
Yep.
It booming.
Hey-o! Step right up! Today's haul, freshly plucked from the soil, 100% pure high-quality ore.
Rumors about the quality of this town's silver drew me here to make a deal. But what real guarantee can a youngling like you offer me on its value?
Why youngling? Why youngling? Why?
Because
His
they're
name is
Star Wars
Anakin.
Such a stupid word.
Hey, looks can be deceiving, my fine friend. I've been doing this for 8 years now, and I know my stuff.
I mean, they call baby dragons wormlings. They don't look like worms.
Purity is the only means by which you can assess silver's ore quality.
Partitio believes
Take a look at
in
the sheen
knowing
on
his
this rock.
product.
See the luster?
Mhm.
That sparkle? Why, this is the finest you'll find in the land. It's even used in old King Dudley's crown.
So,
Who?
Impressive.
I'd say get the tables, but I don't think you understand that.
Bidding starts at 10,000 leaves. Let me hear some numbers, folks.
400,000 leaves!
That's a jump.
somebody don't know how to heckle.
800,000!
1,600,000!
1,800,000 leaves.
We've got 1.8. Any other bidders? Anyone? Sold for 1,800,000 leaves. Much appreciated, friend. Go on, take it. You won't regret this. I guarantee.
What do I do with it?
That is indeed high-quality silver.
One of the things you'll learn about Partitio as the game goes, he isn't an expert on specific things. He is a quick study and can pick up on enough to at least learn the lingo to have a conversation with somebody. So, like, for example, you get him with a techie person. He's not an engineer by any means, or an inventor, unless you give him that job.
He possesses a
But he
discerning
can
eye.
pick up on enough of the terms to figure out what the person is saying and have a conversation with them.
But more than that, he's deft at reading people's hearts. He'll be a fine merchant one day.
He's only 16, too. Soon he'll
Going
be a
on
force to be reckoned
17.
with.
On to our next nugget. Let's get the business started.
Rock, are you up to something?
Nah, he's just watching.
Yep.
I mean, that is a business partner, so, you know, evaluating how well the guy does the work.
True. Saddle guy. Yeah, I remember you. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh,
Fancy. Unfortunately, I don't think we have much.
No, we don't have a whole lot of money.
We
He
need
only
our
starts
allowance.
with 1,000, so... That's a lot of good stuff that would help out in Chapter 1, but...
Yeah.
I mean, I could potentially start buying things like the coin pouches and selling them for a profit. Because I'm pretty sure you get more than the price you paid in return for them. You could always get some bread.
And at least this one doesn't come with poison.
Yeah, this is true.
God. We've gotten to the point in the game where we keep finding things and we're like, oh no. Oh no. There's so much that, like, I would love to talk about, but I know I shouldn't yet, because we want to see what happens when Surat gets there.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't think it'll let me leave this way.
I think it's gonna make.
Oh,
Well,
it actually does.
Well, be damned.
Wow. Question is if anybody's even around to talk to. There'll be a negatory there.
Yeah. Yeah, we can't even check in that building. So let's just go here. There's just literally nothing to do in that little area.
But there was activity, things are bustling in this little town.
Yep.
Hey there, Pops. I sold a bundle today, like always.
That's my boy. Good work. You've grown since we settled here. The town has too.
We're only gonna keep on growing, Pops.
Uncontrolled growth is unsustainable.
This town's gonna
Yep.
be something. just gotta keep on digging up more silver and making a killing. And, of course, use the profits to do right by everyone in town.
You betcha, Pops. We'll do it together.
I mean, how much silver can actually be in that mine? They've been at it for 8 years.
Yeah.
We've got trouble. That gang's stirring up mischief at the mine again.
They're back, huh? Go on ahead. I'll catch up.
Protecting our mine's vital, but keep the violence to a minimum. You hear me?
I make no promises.
Mm-hmm.
That's a deal I can't make, Pops.
Like he said.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go arouse the town, gather a posse. Whoever's willing to come.
Hey, just don't do anything risky, you hear?
I'm 16. What do you think?
I'm 16.
Boy,
Consequences of my actions still don't really trickle in yet.
Mm-hmm.
And really, you don't have to get anybody good for this. It
Yeah.
just kind of helps, but, you know.
Yeah, I ended up taking that guy by mistake.
So if we sell stuff, well, hang on, I'll get to that in a minute.
So we have a 5% chance to get 50% off of our
Purchases, yeah.
purchases if we take him. What was yours? Let's see.
Earn
Earn a
5
bit
to
more for
5%.
sales.
So as you can see, these guys aren't just summonable in combat. They also have utility just on the field, specifically when we're shopping.
And, you know, he gives you a refund from an inn, but he's the strongest fighter, but we don't really care about him being the strongest fighter. But this guy being the cheapest, we're only really hiring somebody just to fulfill the requirement. He's not that useful in battle.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there will be others that are. He's just not one of them.
Mm-hmm.
This is an area that feels weird with the Enya music.
I'm just getting warmed up.
So much like last game, the merchants have spear and bow. And much like last game, they don't really excel in any of their particular stats. They are decent as a support character. They have an ability I love. Sadly, they don't get the just find random money on the field ability anymore.
Aw. I like that ability.
I know, wasn't it awesome?
This is not the last area or anything like that.
Not even close.
Howdy there.
So I do not need to grind up yet.
Here goes. Bring it on. How's that? Time to divvy up the earnings.
Although more levels is always a good thing, it's not necessary for this fight.
Seems like you're all ready and raring to go.
Told you.
You look just as raring as any of us, boss.
So yeah, Partitio, very much not the type to let others do the work for him. Partitio was very much jump in and get his own hands dirty as often as possible.
Yep. He is not a man afraid of a day's hard work.
Got my hackles up.
No, he is very willing to go into the mines to dig up ore with everybody else, and perfectly willing to be in the front lines in a fist fight.
The more we have, the more they try and take away. Those ruffians got the nose for coin, if nothing else. They're here to take what we worked hard to make, so no holding back.
No holds barred.
Yeah, they're good-for-nothing thieves.
That was a bad movie.
Let's get them good, boss.
New face, ain't you? I'm counting on you to watch our backs.
I mean, it was starring Hulk Hogan, so I don't know what you could expect out of it, but still, bad movie.
But what about the cinematic masterpiece that is Suburban Commando?
See, that gets saved because it has Christopher Lloyd in it.
I need to rewatch that movie.
Ooh, the boss is doling it out again.
You'd really give coin to a stranger you just met, Partitio?
Of course I would. Folk gotta help each other out if they want to make it in this world.
So you can also kind of see that he and Hikari are kind of the same mind, even if they have completely different goals in mind. But they're both very much a sense of community and a sense of camaraderie.
Yep.
Strange to think the Wild Stallion's got a soft side.
That's not spelled right.
No one can beat Partitio the Wild Stallion. Too quick by half to let go of his leaves, though.
Although he does have the most electric guitar in his battle theme.
Yes.
Quiet back there. Stop the muttering.
Much like Partitio himself, his theme sounds like it's in the wrong game, but it friggin' works and is awesome, and I love it.
Trouble brewing in the ranks, bucko?
I still maintain Partitio should have a gun.
Yeah.
Kind of you to worry about my
Gif.
posse.
Is he related to Biff?
And see, I've called him Biff every time I've seen him.
Yep.
Hand over your coin. You're making a tidy profit, aren't you?
Mad Dog Gif here.
Mm-hmm.
We do honest work in our town, and we get honest pay for it. That's why it gets my goat that you scoundrels think you can waltz in here and steal what we shed sweat and blood for. Why not try some honest work for a change? It feels good.
Yeah! Give up being rascals and work like the rest of us!
Rascals is what we're going with.
Yep.
Okay.
Laborers, all the same. Come on, boys, take them down. This world's about taking, and we're going to be the takers.
This is not Partitio's battle theme.
It is not. In fact, this actually showed up in Hikari's chapter as well. It's a fairly generic one.
That rat. He needs someone to cool him down. Listen up, fellas. We can't let this bunch of scoundrels beat us. Double pay for anyone who distinguishes themselves. Let's get to work.
That's our boss. Generous as always.
Come on! Let's get them! Hey,
But Partitio and his father definitely are all about, like, let's pay the workers well. We want to make money so we can take care of everybody.
Meanwhile, in the background, we have a 1950s greaser.
Man, you're a jet. You're a jet all the way.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Thug 1, Thug 2.
Here goes.
Is that like Thing 1 and Thing 2?
Probably.
I'm just getting. Bring it on. Uh-oh. How's that? All in a day's work.
Kicking an ass in a vest and tie.
Ha! Not so tough after all, huh?
Damn. Don't think you'll get away with this.
We just did.
Right. None of that cliche hogwash now.
Retreat! We're getting out of here.
Huh. And stay gone, you lily-livered lowlives. We did it, boss.
Yeah! What a victory! Y'all did good, fellas.
So what do y'all say we go and have ourselves a celebration?
Buzz for everybody!
You hear that, everyone? Food and drinks on Partitio.
Wait, what?
Woo! That's our boss. Generous as always.
Hold your horses. I didn't say nothing about buying anyone.
Come on, boss. Hurry it up.
And yet I'm always stuck with the bill.
Hey, I said it.
Meanwhile,
Back at the actual ranch.
Yep.
You're what?
We won't know what until next time because, well, we've gotten through the first part of this bit of the story. When
you're pregnant? You're Italian? You're Catholic? What is it?
Your tin roof rusty? Who knows? But we will find out next time. So until then, take care, everyone.
Later.
Bye-bye.